Hello guys, today we are going to be working on this Victa lawnmower. It's a 375 Sprite Breeze and Stratton engine on it, so this should be a good one. It's been sitting for quite a while and it looks like it's got a few things wrong with it. Okay, so sorry about the wind noise that is going to be here. I'm just going to wash it off so that it's nicer to work on. Okay, well, that looks much nicer to work on now, other than all the dust and stuff that was on it, and cat fur and all that stuff. So now I'm going to take it into the shed and see what's wrong with it. I was able to pull a few, I think it's the lead off the end of the spark plug, the adapter. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so this is what I found sitting on it. So this is the pin that the spark plug goes on, so you plug that into the top of the spark plug, and this is the little protector so you don't get spark caught off of it, otherwise it's metal and you get caught. That wouldn't be fun. But I see that's off of it at the minute, so if I zoom you guys in down on the spark plug down there, I've worked out how this autofocus works now, so you can see now hopefully. There you go. So this lead, this one here, is meant to have this here plug on the end of it so you can hook it on. So that's one thing that we need to fix here by the looks. I'm going to dry it down and I'll get back to you again. Okay, so now, what do you say we try to get that back on there? Might be a bit difficult, I've never done this before, so I'll give you a bit of a backstory. I'll try to put this on here. So this lawnmower was my stepbrother's a few years ago when he gave it to me, because one wasn't starting for him, and two, when it did start it was shaking because he had the blade off centered, so it just shook your hands very hard. So he gave up on it and gave it to me and bought a nice new one. Now I'm going to have to open that clip up because this clip here, I'll refocus it. Okay, this clip is not opened far enough, so I'm going to open it up and see if we can get it on the wire, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I was able to get that clip back on there. It wasn't actually that bad. I used a pair of long nose pliers, and then all I did was crush the wire, and it was able to get that on there, so that's good. So what else do I want? I'll see if I can get that plastic thing back on there. Then we can check the oil, make sure there's nothing too bad in there, and I want to check the air filter and stuff, and then we can see if it'll go, I guess. No, I haven't had this run for about a year now or more, so probably more like 2 years. But yeah. I can't remember if it was this one. I think it's this one that was running very slow. So, in here. Yeah, the governor might have to be taken out it and just put straight onto the throttle cable. Or it might just be a slow mower, I don't know. It has the same engine as the one we did yesterday, well probably a few days ago for you guys. The blue Victa. This is very hard to get on here. I'm not going to hurt it because it actually is a good clip still. So it needs to be, that metal bit that I showed you a second ago, needs to be right down in the hole so it just clips straight on. Not easy to get on there at all. Well, seeing as I'm struggling a bit here, I'll bring you guys back when it's all on there properly. Okay, so now I have got that back on there. Got this back in there, you can see it right there, and it clips straight on. So that's what you really want there. I had to reach up inside of the plastic housing and pull it through. So now what I reckon we should do is probably check that oil. So if I bring it around here, I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but right there. So I've grabbed the long screwdriver. I'm going to block your view. There you go in here. Whoa, that's very black oil. I'll just wipe it off here. Now, okay, so now we've got nothing on it. And I'll put it in there again. Looked like there was plenty in there, but I want to show you guys what the colour's like. For you guys. You guys see that? Oh, not really. Oh, I bumped the camera. Right there, that's how black the oil is. Not very nice stuff. So, I'll take you back down here again. You guys see that again? Oh, fun. Okay. So now you know we've got oil in it, which is a good thing. Then how about we check if we've got any fuel in it. I will take that spark plug out before we go outside. I'll take that spark plug out and see if it's got any spark. Seeing as we've done some stuff with that wire, I'll check this air filter here. There you go. Oh, that's not too bad. It's a bit wet because I just cleaned it. There you go. Someone's had that out before. But it's not too bad. Probably me last time I worked on this mower. So make sure the throttle linkages are all working still. Yep. That all seems good. So I'll whack that back on there. And then for fuel, and then spark. I do like this type of mower better because it's got the metal housing. I think that looks better, but comparing to the one we did yesterday, which was had the plastic housing on top of it. Go down. See that? Yep. Just want to take the spark plug out. Get it going the right way. Oh, already loose. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like we already have a drop of fuel sitting on the end of it. I'll show you guys. That's what a spark plug looks like. It's all good. Can you guys see it again? Yep, you can. Get out the sun for you. So let's just put that there. And that. And then where are we going to be able to see it? I might have to take that air cover back off again. Air filter. Just so we can get a good spot to earth it where you guys can see it. And then just whack it up there, I guess. You guys should be able to see that. And then I'll take the camera off of here. There we go. So that's where the sparks should be. Actually, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just had to go shut the shed door so that you guys can actually see the spark. So, no, we're not going to be able to see it because we're up on the stand here and the blaze is hitting the bottom. So, I guess what we're going to do, holy cat, I'll check the fuel and I'll put the air cover back on and I'll put it on the ground and then we can see if it's got any spark. Okay, so you guys need to tell me whether you see spark or not. I did not. Sadly, that's not good. So, I'll watch the video back and I'll be back with you. Okay, so what I've done, I refitted the end on this end here. I don't think it was clipped on quite hard enough, so I refitted that and grabbed the spark plug from the blue mower that I did yesterday. That one there. But now the question is, do we have spark? So I want you guys to yell when you see spark. If you say spark. Well, sadly I saw nothing, which is not a good sign. So, okay. I don't really know what to do here. I guess we start by taking off the I'll take off this top cover and see what the coil pack's doing, and then we can see what we're going to do about this. Okay, so now I'm going to take off this top metal cover. It should be just the same as the other one was yesterday, so shouldn't be too hard. It's just got the 3 bolts on all 3 corners. Size were they are big. Okay, that's roughly the right size. And it's loose. So when I parked this, I don't think there was a problem with it. except I needed the end plug for a restoration project that I was doing, but what I was working on didn't have any spark, and I didn't want to go down and restore that one if it had no spark to it. So I needed an end. So I found the closest mower to me, and this was the lawnmower. So if you guys are enjoying this type of content, please comment and like the video. Leave any tips and tricks if you got any, or if you see me doing something not quite right, like if there was something I was doing wrong with that spark or something, please go ahead and tell me that in the comments. That helps a lot. Go. So now, what does it take to take this here off? Smaller one than that. I would be thinking this one right here, and spot on. So I want to take that off. Yesterday I didn't quite take that the full way off the first time, and it was just a nuisance. I pumped this little primer bulb a little bit, and I was able to see the fuel squirt through it, so the carburetor is somewhat working. There we go. Ooh, very rusty in there. You guys see that? Yep, you can. I'll turn on the lights. I don't want to open that shed door again, because it's too bright, I reckon. Let's see, do we have the right gap? I'll I think it's got the right gap, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and I'll just loosen it up here, and I'll reset it, and then I can teach you guys what you normally do to reset one of these. I'll move you guys in just a bit closer so you can see what's happening there. There you go. So that's what we're working on, just this bit here. So what it's meant to be is a credit card or something like that, one card away from the flywheel here, because the flywheel has magnets on the side of it which go around, and they produce a spark from the coil which sends the spark to the spark plug. Yeah, that was already pretty loose actually. And then this one. So what I'm also going to do while I'm here, I'm going to take the coil off, and I'll clean up the points on the end with a bit of sandpaper just to make sure it's all good. That'll help it produce spark anyway. Preferably we didn't just open it on a magnet, otherwise it'll be stuck there. I think I did. One side of it's on a magnet, so that'll be fun. There we go. So now, there we go. It's all good. So that wire sticking it down there. Yeah, so you see these bits here, I'm going to grab a bit of sandpaper, and I'm going to grab a bit of sandpaper for the flywheel and then clean them up so we have a bit better of a spark. So I'll bring you back in 2 seconds. Okay, so I've given that a bit of a sand down the points on the flywheel here. You can't really see that, I can't spin it. And then I've sanded them just a little bit. Now I don't have a credit card or anything here with me, but what I've done, I've got a piece of sandpaper and folded it in half, and that should be a good thickness. So all I'm going to do is put that in there like that. I'm going to get the coil here and flip it over the right direction might be helpful. Wait, is that the right direction? Oh no, what have I done? Which way did it go? I think it goes that way. That would make sense. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there like that. And you only want to loosely put these bolts in so that it still moves. There we go. Do it up a little bit. Then put this other one on. Now, I've got to put that in the right hole. Okay. Got to make sure the governor's still working until I disconnect it if it's going too slow. There we go. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift up the back of the mower, hopefully spin the blades around. Right there's where we want it. Yeah, a bit more that direction. Right there. So it's just stuck on there is what we want, hard up against the flywheel. Then just do up the bolts again and it should be set to the right gap. I'm very new to this whole recording myself thing, so if I stand in your way for a bit, I'm sorry about that. I was editing the last video on the blue mower last night, and that was one of the things I noticed I did a fair bit, was stand in front of the camera by accident. So now all you want to do is remove your card or your bit of sandpaper in my case. There we go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the cover back on it, and then I'm going to put the bolts in just loosely and see if we can get the spark happening again, which would be good. So I'll zoom you guys back out again so you can see what's happening. All good. Yeah. So I'm going to put one of them on. Get that in there. The magnet caught me. No. There you go. So I just want to sit that on there and get just a few of them done up here. Oops, sorry, don't want to lean in front of the camera. And put this back on here. So now I'm just gonna get this spark plug. I will watch it, and then if I see anything, it's going to be on the stand again. Sorry about that. I'll pull that back down again. I'll bring you guys with me actually. There you go. So here's the spark plug again. I'm gonna have to sit you guys down or strap you to my neck or something. Strap me to my neck. I'll put you there. I don't know if you guys can see anything there, but I can't see any spark again, which is not a good sign. So I'll screw that cover back down again so that we can get a good spin on it, and then I'll bring you back. So I took it apart again and I've cleaned up the the magnets on here, so these. So I cleaned up in there and I've set the gap again, and I've looked at this wire here and that's all good. So hopefully it's not a blown coil, but if it is, that not very good, because this mower, I think I said this from 2004 or 2002 it said on the cover when I read the code, and it's really just not worth buying another coil for it, sadly. So we'll see what happens. I'll put it back together and I'll bring you back again. Okay, so what I've done here, I have disconnected the off and on switch, so that shouldn't be a problem in case there's one happening there, and I've put it back together. I cleaned everything up, so let's see if we've got some spark. You guys see there? I haven't seen any, sadly. Well, we'll put it back together. I'm pretty sure it won't work, but I'll put it back together and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to put it back together again, and we'll see if we have anything plugged out. We will, sadly. But I guess it's worth a try. There's going to be a bit of wind noise because we're outside. Something I found, which I've just taken the cover off this bracket, is that this ignition cable seems like it's been very muchly crushed. Yeah, so that might be where we're having a problem. Anyway, try it anyway. So I just had the other mower running and now I've taken the spark plug out of it, so if it doesn't go now, it probably means it's not going to go at all. Wow! It went! What in the world? I was not expecting it to go at all. I had no hope for it. Oh my god, it actually ran. How did it run? It had no spark. Well, I guess we try it again then. That's just amazing. Can't believe it went. That's, whew. I'll reset this quick. Okay, I'm taking a bit more out of the wind now, so it might help a little bit. Okay, now it's going to fly, I reckon. it goes. How good is that? Woo! Okay, I'll take it back in the shed and wow. Oh, I can't believe that. That's amazing. I was thinking it was stuffed. Okay, well, I'll take it back in the shed and I'll hook up the off switch, so see if possibly that was the problem. We'll go have a look. Wow, still I cannot believe that this went. That is just amazing. So that's another lawnmower on the channel. So we're 2 for 2 at the minute, 2 for 2. That's very good. So what are we going to do here? Because this is the on and off switch. And I noticed when I pulled the cable off, it still ran. So that's odd, but I've tightened the spark plug still. And I don't know how to get this in here. I'm going to block your view real quick. And right. So if I grab some long nose pliers, now you guys really can't see much from up here, so I'm going to bring you down with me. Get a good look at what's happening down here. So I didn't have that spark plug tightened enough, and you can see that it has a bit of oil sprayed out under it, but that doesn't really matter. So what I'm trying to do here is up in there, there's right, I'll grab the pliers here. So right up in there, and as you can see it, there's a little notch that this dot thing hits and pushes down. Over there, right there. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can see that, but what it does, this, when your throttle goes flat out or something alike, it'll then push down on it. But what I'm seeing here is this entire unit is very loose, which means it probably won't work. Another way of tightening that? No. Oh, that really sucks. I don't know how I'm gonna hook this up, because I really do need it, because originally this engine had the last owner stuck a piece of metal going down onto the spark plug, and that was how you turned it off. You kicked it, but then I would like to be a bit more legit than that. So well, yeah, I'll try and hook it up and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've hooked it up down there and I think it's working. I have to tighten this zip tie down here, but I think it's working, so I'll tighten that back up and I'll put the throttle cable holder back on and the air filter, and then we'll take it outside for another run and see if we can get it to turn off as well. That'd be awesome. Okay, so I'll bring you with me this time. So this is a 2004 lawnmower. So it's getting a bit older now. What I've done, oh, I need to tighten the spark plug still, sorry. I'll grab that. I put that cover back on, the air filter, and put the throttle cable back on it there. And I hooked up the off switch, so that should work too now. There we go. Try not to blow any more oil out of there. Now I do want to bring it down again. So there it is. I'm going to take the camera off and I'm going to put the camera where's the safe spot for the camera? Can you see anything if I put you down here? You can kind of. Okay, well, that's going to have to do there. Well, let's see if it'll go. And at that, it should go and turn off. very good. Okay, so that's all good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a cleaning, get some good photos of it for the video. Get you focused up there. Got some good photos for the video, and that was a good will it run video. We've got 2 out of 2 now, so hopefully we can keep that up. If you got any comments, please post them in the comments section. Like and subscribe to see more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.